ladies and gentlemen, it's the last day of the year, and I apologize if I sound sick because, yeah, I got the virus right now. I think it's the new one, so, I mean, I'm still cool. I'm still just sitting here smoking some cigs. It's not really doing too much to me, but I am positive, so, that's a bitch. But, guess what? Chris letter time. Final one of 2021, guys. Maybe we'll get more from this year, next year, but for right now, the last letter of 2021, it was sent on December 22nd, not too long ago, probably about a week ago, and, but this isn't the only thing we got today. Chris sent this letter, and it's a big one. It's a busky letter. But Chris also sent his 10 commandments. Now, Chris's 10 commandments were written about 2 months ago, but I guess this person just decided to climb up top Mount Sinai now and hold them commandments high, and they're pretty wacky, ladies and gentlemen. We'll get to that after the letter. Now, like I said, this is a long letter, so get some smokes out and enjoy it, my friends. So let's start. Many spiritual greetings. Gala Fala Ni. Okay, and then the person blanks out, and all of that TMT SWC. I don't know what he's even saying there. I have received your kind letter, and I am thankful to count you blank as the 62nd good/neutral individual who has expressed good, genuine vibrations. Wow, we're up to 62 people now that have written Chris. At least 62 people that have written him and have been nice. Now, I don't know if Chris is just counting this as like the 62nd letter he's gotten that's been nice, or the 62nd individual person. Now, I'd put my money on the 62nd letter, but just, yeah. So congratulations, blank person, you're part of them. To address your letter, thou hast not told me anything I have long already known and foreknown. I tell you true and authentic that everything I know and have long foreknown has come from the higher information, truths, and insights of Emmanuel, God above gods, formerly my father, but is my mother after her physical form changed nearly a century ago by her own personal volition? Okay, yeah. The literal local cosmos, Akashic records, heaviest links and connections with the original universe core in Universe C197, and the recently reactivated copy of the above original universe core of the mostly fully transitioned Universe 1218, here as well as the entire multiverse, multi-timelines, Jesus, that's a weird looking word, and beyond, and then some. And I get all this into this one God body of mine through constant, innate, 24/7, 365 plus 1 literal and active meditations, as well as conscious greatest meditations. I also work out of body in astral light to flesh transmagnification. My God, what is it with him and these giant words today? Manifestation with Emmanuel, you spelled your mom's name wrong, the other gods and goddesses, all the angels, the overpowered and regular superheroes, what? As well as those closest to me of my nation of Quickville. It looks like he wrote tome where it says to me, including my beloved Magichan Sonichu, and absolutely none of aura vibrational negative toxic intention shall ever sway me or any of my body and spiritual components within. And for your references in my writing, I tell you in full divine knowledge and truth ultimate, that all of you may also meditate deeply to verify for yourselves. I, Miss Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, Chris changed his name again, and I love how he wrote it up there. Like, look at all the other writing, but then look at Chris's name, how it's like so distinct from everything else, because that's how Chris thinks of himself. Also, because maybe Chris was taught that you always have to capitalize the J in Jesus, and Chris took that to like the umpteenth degree and was like, well, if you got to capitalize Jesus, when you write my name, you got to write it with all these weird little hearts and insignias and logos on it. So maybe that's why he's doing it. Nonetheless, let's move on. I, Jesus, Christine, yada yada yada, am the real player one. We know you are. The one avatar. Okay, Aang. The one body of mine is the God body, and I am literally the one full reincarnation of none other than Jesus Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I feel like at this point he's just, and I don't want this to come off badly, but like it just sounds like Chris is just jumping up and down, flailing his arms, screaming, "I'm the reincarnation of Jesus. Why aren't you doing anything with this information?" You know? He sounds like he's screaming this at them through the paper. Maybe that's like just me being high and not being in the best state of mind right now, like because of like the virus. But it seems like Chris is just like going to this person like, "Yo, listen to me, motherfucker. I am Jesus Christ of Nazareth." And I don't know, man. That's what I get when I constantly see him say this to people verbatim, word for word. "Bethlehem born, Jerusalem, child of Emmanuel, resurrected from the cross death, immortal physically himself." I also recommend looking up my recent handwritten letters that have been uploaded online for more details. I got a whole playlist of them if you want to see them, but I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen one of these videos before, it ain't much different than the one you're seeing on screen right now. You may also confirm this to be fact, because in recent months and days, everything has been in form with what was foretold. Has it? Popularly in the scriptures, especially Malachi's chapters 3 and 4, as well as from within your own retrospective personal visions and enlightenments of right now and recently. I have also manifested more chaotic rainbows recently, and as early as 2012, through the 1218 sunspots, square rainbows and solar flares, the moon's lunar fullness and rainbows emitted from the night. Oh, he's about to go on a fucking tangent listing all the ways rainbows can happen, isn't he? Night stars and aurora borealis, the northern lights, have recently spanned more than half of this earth. Okay, so he's not going to do the list. And the many, many singular and multiple rainbows in the sky, all of them manifested from the energies of the chaos and master emeralds, the chaotic crystals, Eschew balls, and the ultimate rainbow emerald. And my body and soul are the conduit central. Also, the number of 1218 Earth's human population suddenly all downloading massive amounts and information and truths from the Akashic records, as well as suddenly being more open for us gods and goddesses and religions, regardless and more so than the typical of the holidays. Not to mention the sudden speaking in foreign tongues, including the Akashic records and older Hebrew languages, and the sudden popular individual rituals among the neurotopicals that include circle marching / spinning, bird / mimicry, and so forth. Okay, well, that is what's in right now. I mean, shit, if I can't tell you that half of my family members didn't ask me for a bird mimicry, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't even know where the fuck I'm at right now. Let's go to the next page. In any case, all these and the other events, signs, and cosmic universe timeline and energy shifts are the precursors to my near future second coming and shifting the collective of the majority of 1218 Earth's human population, consisting of the good and the neutral ones, and selected buildings, possessions, statues, structures, and artifacts. No fucking mountains or nothing, or no volcanoes. They stay behind. Not to heaven. Heaven realm is literally no larger than the average metropolis on Earth, and mainly serves as a transitional hub between reincarnated lives and whatnot. So, I hate to tell you guys, the afterlife ain't too sweet. It's just like a really big Chicago. There's no way billions occupy there, but to universe C197 Earth, after which will fully recombine to the total universe, original 1C211987, and leaving behind the toxic minority to burn on this doomed former copy of Earth 1218. So basically what he's saying there is that, heaven's just like, how do I put this? Heaven is like the Ellis Island of the afterlife, is what Chris is saying there. It's kind of the hub. You go from like where we're at now to heaven, but then eventually you just end up in Quickville, because like at the end of the day, Quickville it's the end all be all, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you want to be. And also, so now we know if you are one of these bad people, you're staying here on Earth to burn. And I've said this, I don't want to repeat myself way too much here in these letter videos, but like I said, this is just Chris's way getting back at everybody who he can't like curse out right now because he thinks the trolls are the reason he's behind bars. So Chris is just, he's more focused on saying fuck you to the trolls, even though he can't really do anything from behind bars. I also bring up the popular and recent increase of dreams in everyone of this earth, featuring the sights and visuals of two suns over the earth burning off massively hot and toxic gases intolerable to most and typical human individuals, a blood red moon amongst purple red skies. Somebody was playing Breath of the Wild before he got locked up. Daylight during midnight, night, and early AM hours. Clocks with no arms. I just thought daylight during midnight, night, and early AM hours, that episode of Malcolm in the Middle where they light off the big fucking firework. Clocks with no arms. Many crucifixes. He got that one from Bob. Everyone and yourselves wanting to be inside with the windows, curtains drawn, but find that impossible to accomplish, and so on, depending and varying among individuals. So, like, this is just Chris saying stuff, like, I don't know where he got the info that everyone in the world is having these crazy dreams right now, but according to him, it's happening. So if any of you guys have any of these type dreams right here, just know, like I said, it's going down. The dimensional merge, it's a coming. And then we're not too far off. Next page, let's go. In the works at present and after my second coming in the collective shift are the details for my personally updating the Christianity religions to neo-spiritual Christianity and allowing openness to all valid gods, goddesses, and religions. I have personally updated most of the old 10 commandments that I shall write and enclose with this letter to you all, and added 10 new commandments to be shared and integrated post-collective shift. And oh, we will get to that. Chris's commandments are, they need to be heard because they need to be followed. And I'll be sure to let you all know just what they are after we get done this letter. Also, as for my dad, Robert Franklin Chandler Jr. Sonaju. Like, I'm sorry, I'm pretty sure the junior is supposed to go last, but I don't know what logic Chris is working on here, considering he thinks his dad is a Sonichu, but, just let Chris be Chris, guys. Let him think that his dad's a Sonichu, because, we all have a little bit of Sonichu in us. Since his departure from his human body here, he has been continuing his life, without any lack of memories or mental resets, in his Sonichu form on C197. Sacrilege, and just the way you desecrate your father's memory, Chris, is absolutely fucking gross. C1987 Earth in the city of Quickville alongside Sonichu Prime, Rosie Rosechu Prime, Magichan Sonichu, and everyone else. I'm sorry, like, I can just imagine it, like, just in Chris's comic, like, all the crudely drawn Sonichus, and just here comes Bob with his he's cutting down the internet, and he's cutting down all those friggin' jerk-ops. So yeah, Magichan Sonichu and everyone else. This has been some with all of the individuals whose lives were lost in the past decade, but actually migrating their soul and memories into their human anthropological, you're an asshole for using that word, sentient animal, cybertronian? What? Are we jumping from Transformers now? Like, or whatever. Even fucking Chris gave up. He was like, I don't even know where I'm going with this. Like, I'm just gonna throw out a bunch of Megatron and Aurora Borealis and yada 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 and whatever. It's just, Chris is even getting tired of this at this point. He's like, just let me out of here so I can go back and just do weird stuff with Barb. C197 self counterparts body, brain, and second soul in fullest integration. I thank you all again for your kindness and concerns, and I look forward to serving all of you more and better during these events and after the collective shift to C197's Earth. And hey, y'all can do yourselves good by living for yourselves, as well as being open and worshipful to the other gods and goddesses, including oh my god, here we go to the list again. Neptune, Blanc, Noir, Vert, Uzume, why do I know how to pronounce that? And all. Vert, CPU Greenheart of Leanbox. Leanbox? That sounds like a fucking, what were the things they used to give? Lunchables. What were the healthy ones? Was it Lean Cuisine? lean cuisines weren't healthy. They were like the chicken nuggets with the brownie and the macaroni and cheese, I think. So I don't know what his lean box is, but if it's anything like a lean cuisine, I kind of miss them. And I'm kind of, like I said, I'm sick right now, and I could go for something like one of that. So maybe I'll go. I can't go to the store and pick one up. Nonetheless, let's finish it. So yeah, the lunchbox person was also a big help to Chris and a mentor as well. And now we go to the final page of the letter. All of you, take care, be safe and well, and go forth in further peace, clarity, enlightenment, and blessings by my own power, glory, and authority as God. You know, it's a damn shame Chris isn't at his computer right now, because he could just, like keep that copy and pasted so he could like put it there at all times. Maybe he has a big a stamp that says that, but we all know he's just writing it out. Including this. The fact that he keeps writing this out is nuts. Most sincerely, Mrs. Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu, the goddess blue heart of the nation of Quickville, guardian over the Sonichu and Rosechu species, immortal avatar, Lord Messiah, Savior, and God of all. Whoa. Okay, so like that is a perfect way to sum up Chris and how he sees himself and how he's always seen himself, because his ego is just so huge. This isn't anything new. I mean, all this Jesus shit and him being in jail, yeah, of course it's new, but like this God complex he's always had it, and this is like it's just showing through in full color here. But also we got a postscript, so let's go down to the postscript. I'm enclosing 2 personally manifested neo-spiritual Christianity bottle labels. Laminate them for use on any bottles for my personal aura and vibrational blessings upon your water and or non-alcoholic beverage consumption, as well as 2 NSC tokens for take-along reminders and affirmations of my blessing. Now, all I get out of that is that I want to get one of these things and just slap it on a beer and just slug that beer down and just desecrate all over Chris's religion. I probably shouldn't have said that out of context. It sounds terrible, but yeah, no, I want to do some shots with Chris's NSC logos or whatever the fuck, just to show him what we really think of old Christianity. But let's go to the 10 Commandments of Chrischan, because, ladies and gentlemen, these 10 Commandments are honestly, they're moving. There's something that's going to make me wake up every morning and say, like, you know what, I got to be a better person. And I hope Miss Smokey appreciates that I'm going to get these either drawn on the wall or just like get a poster. Nonetheless, let's go look at them. Okay, so the updated 10 Commandments, amendments, by Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu on October 14th, 2021. So this is almost a good 2.5 months ago. But I guess Chris is just sending them out now because he's just perfected them, Like I said, he's been spending a lot of time on the top of that mountain. I don't know if that's the actual story. I haven't seen the 10 Commandments movie in years. But number 1, thou may have and worship one or multiple gods, goddesses, and demigods, or even none at all. Then what the fuck's the point of this? That you just leave it at that then. Just do you, I guess. Whichever best feels well and good with thee. Oh my god, dude. Like I said, I read these for the first time when I'm reading them here with you, and just like, they always catch me off guard like this. Like, I didn't think his first one was gonna be, yeah, just do whatever the fuck you want, believe or don't believe. It's not what the commandments are for, but okay. Number 2, thou may make for yourself an idol that is safe and good and blessed. Thou must not make for yourself an idol that is harmful, toxic, or demonic to you or anyone else. All I heard when I see Chris write that is, you remember that video? Maybe it's the 25-year-old video. I don't know, but it's the one where he's trying to give kids, trying to give high schoolers love advice, which is so fucking stupid coming from him, considering of how, his love life went all throughout his life, but especially in high school. And he's telling them, model yourself after an older student, model yourself and do what they do, but don't do exactly what they do. And that's what I hear when he says get an idol, look up to somebody. And when he says look up to somebody, he says look up to him. So let's go to number 3. Thou must not misuse the name of the Lord your God or any other god, goddess, or demigod. God damn it shall be most punishable as well.
This message is for Everlast. Goddamn troll.
Number 4. Remember to observe the Sabbath day, Sunday, by keeping it holy. Well, okay. You're just stealing the other ones from the real 10 Commandments. Honor thy father, Chris. Honor thy father, mother, and any or all legal guardians who have helped greatly in your raising and support. So, yeah, all the jokes write themselves. There's no reason for me to stop here and make any jokes. There's so many you can make, but it's not even worth it. Let's just go to the next one. Thou must not murder. How many times has Chris threatened, no, we're just gonna move on again. Nor commit or help any other to commit suicide, regardless of circumstances. Well, we can all agree to that one, Chris. Adultery is okay, well and good, as long as all involved are direct, open, and honest with each other. Thou must not commit adultery in secret from thy partners. Yeah, this one goes back to, I think it was Sarah, the troll, was it Panda Halo? Did they say she was Jewish and she couldn't have or whatever religion she was, she couldn't have sex till marriage. And Chris told her, do you believe in that? And they said, well, as long as, they consent and all that. And just like that, Chris wasn't well, nah, come on, this is your religion. Chris is well, you are right. That is the way to do it. So even now, Chris is adultery, that's fucking cool, And he's right, though, if it's just consenting adults, who gives a shit? You know what, I take all that back. You know what, Chris, you are right. Who gives a shit? Do whatever the fuck you want. Thou must not steal. Okay, pretty self-explanatory. Thou must not testify. Oh, this one's hitting pretty close to home for him. Thou must not testify falsely against thy neighbor or anyone, nor testify without prior knowledge of the greater context and truth of the circumstances and details. I can hear him saying that in my head. That's the one that he's hey, nobody better testify and say that I'm any type of anything but perfect, because we all know that I'm awesome. So unless you guys have all the context and truth, don't say anything. Don't call anybody is basically what he's saying. And then finally, thou must not covet thy neighbor's belongings. Well, Chris, if you saw the conversations I've seen on Reddit and all these places about people talking about getting their hands on your toys, people are coveting your belongings pretty goddamn hard. And it's weird. It's really weird, I get it. Some of y'all really like Chris stuff, but it's just fucking weird. Nonetheless, that's the Chris's 10 Commandments. And like I said, start repeating them, start getting them down, start quizzing your kids on them. Just make sure they know them and they know them in order. And yeah, that's that. And I really thought this was going to be the end of the video today. We're we're over 20 minutes in, dear God. 20 minutes in, and I've already read a letter, and I've already read the 10 Commandments of Chris. So what could be left? Well, as I was recording this, I ran into something else. And that's, it's nothing too big, but it's just something I thought I'd bring up. And it involves Barb and the accident she was in. Now, we really haven't gotten any more info on, how seriously hurt Barb was, what type of state she's in now. And, like I said, I don't know what's going to happen with that. But, somebody posted that Barb was either, I think, taken to court, or maybe she just didn't show up, probably didn't show up and just got a fine. So here, Barb's charge was failed to yield right of way. And this is the same day as her accident. So the reason I bring this up is because it supports a lot of people's theory that Barb was the reason she got in her own accident. And that she's not, clearly not competent enough to be on the road, but she is. And it's just a scary thought seeing that, yeah, there it is right there. She still got a ticket for fucking causing an accident where she almost died. And it's just scary, man, to see, because I didn't know at first. Like, I thought maybe, maybe she was just in the wrong place, wrong time. But seeing this, it's like, nah, Barb, she just didn't give a fuck, drove right through it and bang. And it could have all been over that quickly. So it's a scary thought, man. She's got to be fucking careful. But that's the one last thing I wanted to bring up in this video today. I just thought it was something I wanted to throw in extra and just let you know about it. And that's where we're going to leave it off today, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go, I want to give some shout-outs to my channel members, Sky, Tyler V, Holly, Grace. If I missed out on any of y'all, please get to me and let me know. Like I said, I don't know how to look at where it shows me who's members. It just, I can see you guys through the comment section. Other than that, I really want to say, thanks y'all for all your support. I just opened a Discord. If any of you guys want to join, I'll put the link in the description. It's been popping in there. It's been real fun. And it's just a community of cool people talking about shit. And our motto is just don't be a dick. So if you guys want to join, come in, make some friends, man. Just don't with the bad vibes. Get high, come in and slide. You don't even gotta smoke. If you don't smoke, screw it. Just come in and chill. But yeah. That's what I've been doing while I've been kind of stuck up in my room here. And this is the first time I'm feeling decent enough to record, so I'm sorry if this video is all over the place. And if you guys don't like it, feel free to drop the meanest dislike you can on it. But if you liked it, I've never said this before because I think it sounds a bit douchey. But if you want to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to like, go ahead and like, because we got a lot more good things coming up in 2022. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, 2022. So I'm pretty sure this is the final video of 2021. And this year was cool for me because it was only in the past 3-4 months that this channel really started getting some growth, and all you guys came here and we started building this fun community. And I would have it no other way, and I can never thank this year enough for that. And we're only going to be looking at bigger and better things in 2022, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm happy to have each and every one of you here along for the ride. Jesus, I just started hard as shit. But yeah, I just want to say to all of you guys who've been commenting, to all you guys who've put one like on my video, to all you guys who've done just said hi, thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for showing support, and just thank you for being some cool ass people. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. So just take care, have a safe day, and be safe, guys.